Because this wasn't on yet for some reason.
Hello. There we go. Why is it doing? I don't know why I did that, but okay. Hi. Hey, Stormy. Welcome in. How's the music?
Is it me or is it just super low?
It's super low. Oh, here, hang on.
Or was it paused?
No, it's on.
That looks like it's paused.
No, I can hear it going.
On your end?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We'll just press this button. Remember, I don't have to go through here.
The Mouses. Hi, Matt. Welcome in. The Gooch. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Hi, welcome in, everybody.
Yeah, just remember music.
Yeah. Alrighty. Welcome back to Crafty Monday. Let me get this out of the way. How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing Gucci. Let's see here. Oh, I need to grab something. I just realized that my pencil is just about out of lead, so let me go grab some lead real quick. For anyone curious about the type of lead I like to use, I like to go for the 0.5. That's my my size of choice when it comes to pencil lead. Or pencils in general. Mechanical pencils specifically. Now, if I'm writing, 0.7. I need 0.7 for writing. Oh, I know. 0.5 is the best. I love it. Alright, now that we are reloaded, do the point reset each stream, or these points is getting me time each time? Do they accumulate? I think they accumulate. I don't know. We really need to like redo our whole like point system thing. Thick enough to hold up, but thin enough to that erasing is exactly, Stormy. I think we're working on the point system thing, Matt, so we're getting there. We gotta figure out a whole new system for it. I want to see if we can't find like a game thing that like what Spree has for his stuff, like where you can do like the whole gamble or like pirate ship thing. How's everybody's Monday going? I like my 0 points. So yeah, no gel pen. Yeah, 0.7 in gel pens. Unless you're doing like a craft thing, they smooth. It's so smooth and glidey and just Let's see here. Now, if I remember correctly, our little mouse friend here is fairly simple color, so I don't expect this to take too much time. Color-wise, anyway. My brain wants to make one of them a shiny, but like the problem is they're like a couple thing in terms of like a Pokemon. So like if one's shiny, they both have to be shiny technically. I'm slicing up cards. Ooh, I saw you had a new cutting thing. No gambling, just chilling, watching Pokemon. No, the gambling thing would be like for those who just want to with their stuff, with their points. I'm glad I changed the bow from what it looked like last time, because last time I drew the bow, like, initially, it ended up looking like Hello Kitty, which, nothing wrong with Hello Kitty, but just was not what I was trying to go for in this one. Yee. Yee. But yeah, I saw your new cutting thing for the card cutting. It makes it so much easier, doesn't it? All right, let's see here. Whee! The community service cards now have 1 in 10 chance of being yellow border gold. Hey, that just makes them all the more cooler. Yo. Eee. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. We're at the end of the month, y'all. Can y'all believe it? It's gone by so fast. At least I feel like it has been. Hee hee, gotta get my heart clouds going. Yay! Oh, did I draw his? I did not. I knew I was forgetting something. And then we got our little leaf. And then, of course, our other hand. I knew I was forgetting something. So much nice. Once I figured out, yeah, that the cutting thing I have has 2 different features. There's one where it makes a crease. So if you're folding stuff, you can just make a crease and it makes it easier to fold things. And then there's another one that does the slicing, which I'm dreading the day that it's gonna die on me in terms of like sharpness, but because it was a cheap one that we just picked up from like I think Walmart. I want to get the one like you got because I know that brand can do replacements for their stuff, so. Because I have like sewing equipment by that brand, which I don't remember the actual name of it. I just know that orange is like their go-to like color. All right. Yay, there we go. There's our tandem mouse. And did I grab? Oh, okay. Yes, I did. It comes with a spare. It does. See, mine didn't come with a spare. So again, it was a cheap one from Walmart. So I need to get that brand because at least you can get spares from that company. Like you can even, I think, go onto their website and get spares because I have a wheel cutter for cloth, and they sell. Hey, Exiled. They sell replacement blades for it. Hate Exiled has joined us on the YouTube side just in time for a Mew. Was double the cost, but should hold up. Well, they're pretty good with their blades. We went 0.3. Not 0 point, not 0.03, but 0.3. No! No, 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 no. Not a map. Not a oopsie already. You know what? I'll make my oopsie into a little Jerry curl for him. You know what? That tandem mouse has a Jerry curl because I messed up. We take our mess ups and we turn them into happy accidents. Get that Mew. You have the next to go. Oh dear Lord. Discord notification's been doubled. My iPad is like near me so I can hear when notifications go off on it. How did you get it? Oh. Exile shows up and Mew shows up. Exile brings out the legendaries. Gotta get it going. There we go. Adorable. Our little mousy friend. Gotta put his pants on. There we go. He got his pants. Gotta get his little tail. His little love-struck tail. Look at him. He's cute. Here it goes. Why is it focusing on my hand? My milkshake brings all the Mews to the yard, and they're like, that's better than yours, and darn right, it's shinier than yours. I never claimed I could sing. Focus on the nails. My grody nails. It's so cute. It's just so cute. Look at him. Whee! Hang on a second. The page keeps moving on me, so I need to like put a little tape on it here to kind of keep it from shifting about. There's that side. And then we'll do a little bit here to keep it from... Boop. There we go. Okay, a little bit better. Oh no. Eee, baby. Let's see here. You know what I actually want to do with the points, if I ever get a chance, is a thing kind of like similar to what Twitch does, where like you can put pay the points for certain things to like redeem, like maybe change the song or not change song, but like skip song into the next one, or small requests like Princess Laugh or Hydrate, stuff like that. There has to be a way to be able to put like that little small little command in. I would use the points for Ultra Ball and Great Ball. That we have to figure out what the program we're using now has like upgraded to like let us do that. Oh, almost forgot her tail. Gotta get our little grass going. And then, of course, our flowers. Alright, so there's our little tandem mouse. We're gonna go back and clean it up here with an eraser, since I find my eraser. The stormy bird. Yeah! The other stormy bird. Alright. What is that Why does her head look weird? Okay. Fix that up just a little bit. Okay. Now that we've got that done, let me find a tandem mouse. Okay. Aw. Oops, excuse me. That one's got cute little... Oh, it's got little blush. There's certain ones where it's got like little blushy. Alright. Looking while I move. Yeah, go exiled. I know you're setting up your stuff. Alright, so. What color are the ears? Okay, so technically they're all white, and then, oh, I see what it did. I like that. I'm going to use this one as our example here. Okay, so we've got our coolers. Kind of got like a purplish gray top and bottom to it. So again, it's not the most colorful Pokemon, but I think we're okay with that. There's our sharpener. We're gonna need that. I'm probably gonna need these. I'm gonna bust out some purple. Maybe this clay rose? It's almost too dark. Beige rose? Yeah, beige rose. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's one where it shows like it looks like he has whiskers. It does. Oh, I totally didn't see the whiskers. Shame on me. Hang on, we gotta add whiskers. There we go. Now they've got their whiskers. Almost missed the whiskers. How dare I? Alright, so we're going to do white first. Make sure the kitties don't see the mice. You know what? I feel like if my cats ever actually saw a mouse, they wouldn't know what to actually do with it. Like, I've let them watch, like, videos for cats and stuff, and, like, they'll bat at the screen and whatnot, but they get bored, like, easily. So I feel like they'd see a mouse, play with it, and then be like, okay, I'm done. But I think it'd be interesting to see if they would do anything. They will go after the occasional Talon, more specifically. Will go after an occasional bug. But again, they don't mess with it too long. Oh, I missed a part. Whoa, Texas! How you doing? Welcome in. How was your weekend? Any luck on tournaments lately? Is his tail? Ooh, here's a good question. Is the one with the britches, is his tail white or is it the same? Oh, it's white. Okay. And yes, I said britches. I might have to tone down the color on this. I'll probably go over it with some white. I'm tired of working for. Oof! Oh, Lord. Texas, how? Oof! How? How are you awake? I would have gone home and been like, okay, thanks, bye. I'm gonna go to sleep now. That's just so cute. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Gooch. I definitely took some creative liberty on this one, like the bow and like the tail and stuff. You gotta do all three. All three? I thought there's only two. There's Tandem Mouse and Maushold, right? You gotta do all three. All three. All three what? Bareback doing some. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do two tonight. This one and the Glallarian Rapidash. But I thought Tandem Mouse only had one other evolution. It was Maushold, right? I'm looking, hold on. Unless it's got like no, this is Scarlet and Violet, so it wouldn't have like a VMAX form. I think it has like a terrestrial form, but it's just like whatever random crown you decide you want to give it, honestly. Alright, did I miss any spots? I can see where I missed stuff if I put a shadow on it, because like the paper color is just slightly off white compared to like the pencil. Alright, do some shading on the ears here. They do make up for Tandem Mouse not having too much color by doing a lot with shading. And if there's one thing I like, it's shading. Which, let's see here. Yeah, you can kind of see it better. It's just too how lame. I know. It's the two and then they get a little family. Hint, big coloring project coming your way. Good Lord, Stormy, you're gonna make me have my pencils like sharpened the entire time. Like I have to make sure that they're on point with how much detail you put on there. Alright. Put this over here. At least I reduced the number of This is true. This is true. I don't have to worry about too many faces and stuff. I'm excited to color it though. It's gonna be fun. Tim Mouse had twins. He did! Tim Mouse did have twins. Twinsies! The nice thing about this is I don't have to do too much shading. Yay, I like this. It's so much easier. It also just means I can like kind of go a little more ham on like the background stuff and kind of spruce it up and make it all cutesy and stuff. I wish I knew how to do like watercolor style things like outside of like actual watercolor. But I don't know how. Getting the colors there. Okay, so that. She's got to have a cutesy little bow. And of course it must be hot pink. Actually, it's just pink. There's that. And now we gotta find, let's see, is this a good one for the blush? Yes. And luckily I colored it in white, so I just put like a small dab of pink. Look how cute it is so far. It's very light colors. Let's do a nice yellowy. No, I'll do an orange. Not the pseudo-udo. Oop, too far. Yeah, nice little orange flower here. And of course we're gonna tone it down so it's not just like in your face orange. And then our green. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. And then we take our pencil and you scratch it like this and you do the color hokey pokey. I don't know what I'm doing. I never claimed to be musically inclined. So I was doing the math last night, and to make the 360 card party cards, 120 per event, I will need 9 energy bricks. See, that's why I did the backing on mine. Like, I just did a program where I got to cut an image of, like, the back and then took the Pokemon symbol off so they can't come at me. And then did, like, two-sided print. Because I was like, I don't want to have to go through that. Besides, I have to make more copies anyway because they didn't print out as many as I wanted them to initially. So I have to like go back whenever they go to, I think, probably the second card party. Tell them, like, give me like 40 of these, like 40 copies of this so I can actually print out what I need. They totally gypped me. They didn't print out what I wanted. I think I only got like 180. And I wanted like 360 like what you got, but they didn't print out as much. I will say this time around, I probably won't do the glossy paper like I did because that added on the cost. And then I did have them do an express print, so that added on even more. So next time I'm going to be like, hey, I need you to print this. And I just want it on regular cardstock. This is going to be a very, like, very light colored picture. Honestly, doing a light shading picture is probably a nice one. But don't worry, there will be some definition here shortly. You know, it'd be funny if they came out with like a pre-evolution of Tandem Mouse where it's like something like Singamouse, where it's like just a single mouse. I seriously thought there was a single mouse version. I did too for the longest time. Like, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. Like, they could have had like a single version of it, and then like to make it evolve, it has a special move called Proposal. Basically, it'd be like a version of Call to Family. Size, what's up? Thank you. Isn't it adorable? It's a very light colored one right now. Like, I'm trying not to go too hard on colors because I kind of wanted to have like a soft look to it. So far, the soft look is winning. Come in. I didn't want this to be like too heavy. I feel like our last one was like super heavy. On like the color saturation. And I'll probably turn the light down so you can actually see the colors. Gel pen! Have you ever tried gel pens for shiny cards? Yes, I have. Though the gel pens that I have are not great, and they don't dry fast enough, so I need to go find a different brand that isn't gonna take forever to dry. But I've mostly used it for like edges and wording, so I haven't actually used it on a picture itself yet, in terms of like character. The single mouse is Rattata. That's what it is. The single mouse is Rattata. And he turns into Raticate because he's angry that he's single. No, I don't know. Oh my god, my chest is itchy. So I've got a really nice sunburn on my chest from over the weekend. We went to a Ren Fair. Very first Ren Fair ever. And it was a lot of fun. But I did not put on enough sunscreen. And so now like part of my chest up near my shoulders is like nice and red. And now it's getting to that part of the the sunburn stage where it's itchy. And I want to scratch it, but I know if I scratch it, it's going to hurt. And I'd rather not be in pain and itchy. I might put a little pink on that because I feel like that'd be really cute. Yeah. Oh, I have alloy. I have some alloy. I have some aloe that I need to put on. I just haven't had a chance to go do it yet. But I've also been putting lotion on it too. So it's just right now, it's like, it's been a while since I've done that. So now it's like, it's itchy. Is this too blue? No, it's a little too gray. Oh, let's color those in real quick. Okay, so there's that one. We'll do a nice little pink one over here. And let's do a little purple. Little purple one over here. Yeah. Like I said, this one's going to be a very simple one to do, Lucky, so. And I'm trying to spruce it up just a little bit here and there with, like, some other shades of colors and whatnot. But I kind of wanted this one to be a little whimsy. Is that the war turtle? Matt, you're missing the war turtle. It's your other boy. Oh no, not the war turtle. Y'all missed out on the war turtle. Tut, tut, tut. Alright, now that we got our basic green down, do a little bit of some of this lighter yellowy green here and there. And then, where's our nice, like, dark green? No, that one's a little bluish. Oops, I'm not paying attention. Nah, it's fine. It's okay. No one likes the middle evolutions anyway. Is it bad that like some of like the middle evolutions for Pokemon are literally treated like the middle child of any family? Oh, I like how that came out. I like the colors on this. Like they're very soft. Oh, hang on. Do a little bit here. Do a little bit there. A little bit there. Okay. Gotta do some shading. Subtle romantic moment. Exactly! It's all I wanted. I just wanted it to be a cute little moment. Sometimes you don't need heavy coloring and heavy shading. I say that as I've shaded this in already, so meh. I just wanted it to be sweet and cute and adorable. And of course I'll go back with the pen here in a second. Here we go. Alright, 0.1. No. Nope. Yes. Do I see a cute little... Yes. He's just trying to give his girl a flower.
Sorry, did you ask him something?
No. I'm good. I was commenting. I'm on my way, dear.
Then it's Stormy's fault because, like, it's Stormy's fault.
Stormy's fault.
Look at the chat.
Alright, give me a second. Mike brought me aloe. Oh my god, I feel so much better. Ooh, you know what really sucks too with the sunburn is one side, I somehow got bit by an ant on one side, on top of my sunburn. Thank you, Mike. But yes, not only did I get sunburned, an ant bit me on one side on top of my sunburn. Don't ask me how, because I don't know how, but it did. So on top of being sunburnt itchy, it's like ant bite itchy. Gotta get his little Jerry curl. Yes, thank you, Mike. Now it doesn't itch as much. I've had worse this sunburn's actually not that bad. It's just more annoying than anything. I had one sunburn that was so bad that I ended up with sun poisoning. And it's because me and my friend did not apply sunscreen enough when we went to the beach. So we had no one to blame but ourselves for that predicament, but ooh boy, that night we were miserable. Like, it was so bad that we had to like sleep with like a sheet, and even then it was still like we were still too hot. And we just did not feel good. So, lesson learned. Apply the sunscreen generously. Grumble! Or is it Snubble? No, Snubble. Getting the lines fixed on this one. My phone keeps falling behind the live. No! Well, luckily you're not missing too much. You missed an entire line being drawn, Stormy. Tut, tut, tut. You missed out on that one line. Gotta get... Oh, I got some green on her. I can fix that in a second. Where's my white? Actually, no, I need the gray, not the white. I just realized her shading's not quite showing up as well as I wanted it to. There we go. That's better. Get the green off of here so I don't accidentally blend in the wrong color. Okay. Yay! I fixed it. It's fixed. Okay. Yay! Yay! There it is. There's my tandem mouse. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. I mean, can I? You know what? Hang on. There we go. Now you can kind of see the colors a little better. Look at it. It's so cute. They're so adorable. Alright, now I gotta sign it real quick before I forget. Ta-da! Oh yeah, my pajama pants for the night are some ramen pants, which, funny enough, I had ramen for dinner. Alrighty. Yee, I'm glad y'all like it. And now, for the big one, one's gonna take forever. Hang on a second, I need to get a sticky note to cover this up so I don't mess it up by accident. I also grabbed my other inking pens. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So basically all I'm doing is just covering it up so I don't accidentally, like, mess it up or anything like that. So, alright, next one. Yeah, look at that, 940. If we don't finish coloring, well, we'll finish coloring this. Don't worry about that part. It's... hopefully we get together. Tell the story of your first D&D character, Eason. Oh, I think you explained it at one point, but how did you come... Okay, so... I have never played D&D before, ever. Before I got married. Because I didn't really know what it was. And had never really heard of it. Fast forward college, met Mike, and then fast forward even more, and Mike ended up getting, I think it was like a little bit before pandemic time, like way before then. Mike was like, I want to DM a game, and I'm like, okay, what game? He goes, D&D, and I'm like, okay. He goes, I want you to be in it, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be in it, because, like, to me it was kind of awkward, and, like, I didn't feel like I'd be good at it, and, like, it'd be, like, too embarrassing and whatnot. And he goes, no, just do it, it'd be fun. So I was like, okay. So he walks me through, like, how to, like, set up a character, what does everything mean, and so I made, originally we started, not D&D, but we originally started with, Mike, what's the name of the other D&D, like, structure? Because I can't remember what that was called. Pathfinder. That's what it was. We were going to Pathfinder. And so we were originally starting up on Pathfinder stuff. And I was like, well, I don't like any of like the fantasy characters that Pathfinder itself is like, these are the ones you can like choose from. So I was like, can I be a Kitsune something? Big Mathfinder, yeah. A lot of heavy numbers involved. So I was like, can I be a Kitsune something or other? Oh, Kitsune sorcerer whose family owns like a bookstore or something. So nothing like absurd, like overpowered or anything like that. And he was like, yeah, sure. And so I was like, okay, cool. So I did that. Eventually built it up, and I was thinking up a name for it, and I came up with Isono, because I was also taking Japanese at the time. So my D&D character, Isono, is a sorcerer. See here, she's a sorcerer that once we switched over to the D&D, the 5e D&D style, got a thing. Hang on, I'm trying to remember. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Anyway, got, there's a secondary thing when you're a sorcerer where you can have, as part of your background. So she's a sorcerer, Kitsune sorcerer with draconic bloodline, and I chose Blue Dragon, which is lightning, and she didn't know this. Like, my character didn't know that she had draconic bloodline. So that's her in a nutshell, but there's more to it. Turns out she's somewhat pyrotechnically inclined. If you're in her way when there's a bad guy and she decides that she's going to do burning hands, you better hope she remembers, aka me, remembered that I have a spell called Careful Spell. But yeah. But I really liked the character name, Isono, so that's where I came up with it. Fancy. I know she is fancy. I will say, like, the original, because there's two different iterations of Isono. There's the original Isono, and but she doesn't like necromancy. She doesn't like anything undead. Because she saw somebody bring something back from the dead, and she thought it was perverse. And the other iteration is a diplomatic, older, she's a diplomat from another kingdom, and she's older, because my original character, she was like 18, 19, I think. So she's just a baby. So what does Isono? It means I made it up. It means nothing in Japanese. It literally means I just made it up. I had it Japanese sounding. I regret to say that I was not creative enough. Or maybe I was creative enough. But yeah. And then, of course, the whole Isano's den is basically because, you know, foxes have dens. Yeah, that's how I got my name. All because of a D&D character. Now I've had other. So you're Ninetales. No, no, not originally. When she's younger, she's not nine. She doesn't have Ninetales. When she gets older in a time skip story that we ended up doing that Mike put together, she does end up with 7. So she's almost at Ninetales. The older version from another separate campaign, the diplomatic one, she does have Ninetales. And that's because she's like way older. I don't mean like 30, 40, 50. I mean like she's like hundreds of years older. No, I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't be lying if I said that some of it was a little based off of like actual like kitsune legend, like Japanese kitsune legend and whatnot. With a little bit of fancy Pokemon Ninetales kind of look to it. Part of me wonders if I should have done this like earlier before streaming. But we're here now. But that her. The her. Gotta get the fancy look going here. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. When watch the Proscom. Thank you. Surprised I didn't summon Exiled. Look, Exiled is busy. He is putting together his brand new L desk and setting up his room to make it nice and pretty and cool for himself. I was summoned. Story made a Ninetales comment because my namesake on here for character wise is a kitsune, and the older version of her, or a older rendition version of her, she has 9 tails. I knew we were friends for a reason. What, you mean it wasn't just for the Pokemon? I am love. Look, I can redraw. Oh, I'm stupid. Why am I doing this? Oh my god. That's what I get for not paying attention. I'm supposed to be inking it, not going back over with pencil. Oh my god. Why did none of y'all say anything? Totally meant to do that, uh-huh. At least I didn't get too far. Barry! How you doing? Slices card. Pokemon, they only think about themselves. They're spoiled. They are. They are spoiled little things. We have no one to blame but ourselves for it. How art thou? I art good. We have this art of a tandem mouse. Did that earlier. Now we're on to our Glallarian My Little Rapidash. How's your Monday going? Whee! Getting little floofs on her paw. Her hooves. Oh my god, I can't. Anatomy, we don't know her. Monday was fun day. Full bellies and lots of relaxing stress to wash down all the greasy fish. Nice, nice. Was today fish and chips day? We did ramen. Do 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 do. Alright. The upside to this one is that the artwork is fairly simple. It's going to be like the coloring and everything that this one's going to be time consuming with. Work got crazy, but I'm back. Welcome back! I hope it wasn't bad crazy. Just your general run-of-the-mill crazy. Just busy. That's good. Nothing wrong with busy. When things start to break, that's when you kind of sit back and you go, well... It needs one more little sparkle. And one more. Okay. Ooh. Need a little bit more on the tail there. Where's my lid? Here it is. Anna! Welcome in. We got inventory tomorrow. People wanted my attention while doing inventory. Then I had to get the trash from the pumps. Then close the coolers. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot. But yay! Saturday, 14 hour of judging people. Well, I mean, at least you had fun doing that, I hope. I need the smaller one. I would rather be a professor judge for Pokemon than a judge for a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament any day. One, the rules aren't that hard, I feel like, and two, Yu-Gi-Oh is a special breed of competition and people. And that's all I'll say so as to avoid being rude. Plus, I also can't say much. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like early on before they changed everything. Oh no, not the ads again! Oh, the Houston regionals. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Alright, give me a second. Stretch. And drink. Okay. And we go back. And we erase any type of pencil mark we can. Spoons! There's spoons? Oh, the spoons. Is it 2 spoons? It is. 2 spoons is being finicky. Alright, so now that we have our Glallarian Rapidash, let's look at the colors. Okay, so we do Rapidash, click this, and then we go all the way down to the Glallarian Rapidash. Oh, I like the coloring on this one. Okay, so purple, kind of like a pastel greenish teal purple, excuse me, pinkish purple with a pastel tealish blue green, and then white with a very dark purple horn and hooves. Okay. So we will, like I said, we will go back in with the white. Magidash, exactly. Anna, you want to see the oh no, it broke. Do you want to see the tandem mouse? And Burke. Welcome, Burke. Derp. I was saying the Houston regionals, that's a huge one. But yeah, the tandem mouse. Here's our adorable tandem mouse couple. Alright. Put down our white layer. So it's going to be similar to how Tandem Mouse was colored with the white, and then you go back in with the other color. And of course we'll do some shading as well. And before anyone says anything, yes, this is purposely done to look like My Little Pony. I did it on purpose. I'm not gonna lie, I did watch My Little Pony, and I don't mean like old school My Little Pony. I watched the one that had like the most recent iteration. I actually liked it. I don't think it was too childish or anything. I actually thought it was pretty well done for like the cartoon that it was. Like obviously it's just childish enough that like little kids and whatnot are gonna like it, but like whatever stories they had were compelling enough that like an older audience wouldn't mind watching it. Like it wasn't absurd. Like absurdly silly. And I'm not gonna lie, some of the music, some baller music in that. Like, don't discount it. I'll never understand horse girls. I'm not even a horse girl. I just thought the series was good. Remember, I don't always flurpin. But when I do, I yurder schmurder during flurpin bork. I hope I did that justice, Texas. I don't think I did. If it had 8 kids, would it be Octomouse? Ooh, Barry, that's a good that's a good question. But no, true horse girls I will never fully understand. The ones that are like, I'm gonna start running on all fours like one, and like everything is horse and horse this, horse that. Like I'm just like, okay. Like I appreciate horses as an animal. I think they're really fun and interesting creatures. But like Okay, so we need... It's kind of like pinklish... Pinklish... words. That, and then maybe there's that good combination there. I think this one's got a little bit more orangey tint to it than I want. Yeah, no, not that one. Okay, what color is this? This is lavender. Or, sorry, that's gray lavender. That might be our... No, that's too dark. I think our best bet is what we're going to do is we're going to put a shade down of this pink rose and then lightly go over it with the lavender. It's the effort that matters. Yep. Houston did seem kind of small, like only 23... Oh, only 2,300 on 2,400 players. Never mind, that was just Masters. Oof! Oh! That's so much! That's still a lot of people. Okay, so we did that. Got that one. We got this one. Actually, this is going to be a combination one, so. I made it, and I made in a 1 day what I generally bring home. Hey. I mean, to be fair, you were there for 14 hours, so I would really hope they'd pay you, like, a decent amount for being there that long. Not to mention, that's not even probably counting the amount of people you had to interact with all day. Like, I'm sure you had fun, but, like, at one, like, for me, I'd be like, I'm peopled out. And... ooh, I'm missing... there we go. Almost missed part of the tail. I went over there. Alright. Plus a booster box of Phantasmal. Oh! It was a trip getting to see so many friends and local players, and over half the judges were locally sourced. That's cool. I love events like that. Did you open the Phantasmal, or are you going to keep it sealed? Or just kind of saving it for a rainy day? Alright, we're getting our pinkish purple parts of our mane going here. I will add in some like lighter colors here and there to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Because I don't want this to be like kind of dull looking, because right now it's colorful but it looks dull, if that makes sense. It's currently sealed, thinking of using it as one of those parental aids, you know. We've got Phantasmal flames at home. Yeah, I feel that. That might work. Kind of like one of the things like, I want McDonald's! Well, we have food at home. But I want McDonald's! You got McDonald's money? No? Okay, then. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I have like a Pokemon Center ETB of Ascended Heroes, and like part of me wants to like just say bump it and like rip it, but another part of me is like, but save it and you can use it to get something you want later on instead of like maybe possibly not getting anything. Right? Well, it's because like when the pre-sale came out, the pre-release came out, not pre-release, the pre-orders came out for it for Pokemon Center. The limit was 2 on them, so I managed to get 2. So I did crack 1, got some okay stuff, nothing to like be like, oh my god about. And then the second one, like I said, I'm keeping it closed up for now, and then maybe using it down the road for something I actually really want. like the OG Moonbryon from Neo Destiny, I believe. Okay, I like that. I'm definitely going to add some brighter colors to it. I've had no luck with Pokemon Center, mostly because I have a Homework Boy. Look, I've been lucky so far, but it definitely takes a strain on the wallet, and I've got... What's the next one? Chaos Rising coming out. No, it's Perfect Order. I have Perfect Order coming out soon, but after that, I'm probably not going to be able to do Chaos Rising. A little bit of highlight pink there, and then of course we'll go back in with some white here to highlight other parts, but let's get the blue in here first. This is going to be like that teal bluish color. See, like that's the perfect one, and then you got this to go on top of it. Yep, yerp, 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 yerp. It's this one. My hubby had bought the various Johto Pokemon cards from the Neo area. Oh, nice. It also sucks that most game stores won't budge about... Oh, I know! I understand it's a very profitable, like, thing, and they need to make money too, because of probably what they spent, but... At what point... Actually, that's not fair to say, because, like, they're gonna sell it. They're gonna be able to sell it no matter what. I was gonna say, at what point does them, like, marking it up to, like, above a certain percentage and market... Do they, like, stop having people come in and purchasing stuff, but then, like... Yeah, people are always going to buy it, regardless. Ditto! If you have to go to a card show to get 65+%... I've been lucky in the few card shows that I've gone to. Like, the lowest I've been, like, comped something was 75. But otherwise, a lot of the people have been, like, 85, 80 to 85, depending on, like, what I had. What colors? Oh, I need to bring back the purple pink again for her hooves. I didn't realize her hooves are that color too. The floof on the hooves, I should say. Oh wait, no, it was... Muggle store buys and sells most things they take in at Lightly Played, unless you opened it in store. That's fair. There's someone at the show spree has been parts of whose whole thing he did 90%. Ooh, I want to trade him, bro. I can see why spree would work with him. 90%. Oof, that's nice. That's nice. No, that's actually really nice. Our cotton candy girl here is coming together. I mean, that's a pretty good match, but like I said, I like having this kind of like a, what is this, light green on top? Is it light green? Yeah, it just says light green. He's right at the front too, so he gets everyone smart. And that's a smart businessman right there. Now the question is, does he have the supply? Which he probably does. People giving him that 90%. Yeah, the little light green on top is giving it just the shade I wanted it. Mike, did you sneeze or drop something? Pulled out the Johto Dex binder that my hubby put together in 2016, and he bought a hollow. Stormy, don't tease me like that. Congratulations, I'm so happy for him. I'm not jealous at all. So happy. Just so happy. Is it a fart swirl? It's the exiles asking the important questions. It is. Let me see. Oh! Do you want to just send it here, Pokemon Center ETB for the Umbreon? I'll totally send it to you. Oh, it's so pretty. I need that too. That's my like big like ultimate chase is to get that Moonbreon. Almost bought one for $80, but it had like a giant crease down the middle of it, and I was just like, like it wasn't even binder copy worthy. And they wanted $80 for it, and I was like, no. I can't believe he bought it. Oh, I wish I could have gotten it back then. Probably cheaper. I mean, comparatively to what it is now. And neither of us decided to go back to TCG Collect. Ugh. He says he still needs to buy the remaining unknown letters. I'm not jealous. But no, for real, that's really cool that he has that. I have cards on my wish list that I call like they're wish list ones, like they're like the ones that are like 100 and a little bit lower. I feel like are somewhat feasible like later on if I save up for it. And then I have ones that I'm like, these are wishful thinking. Get it? What's out there? What? Trying to catch the Mew came back. Okay, so now it's got like a dark purple for the horn. So do I want black grape? No, it's a little too dark. Well, or do I want dark purple? I feel like dark purple with a little bit of black grape on it might work. Get that Mew. Get it. Get it. No, it disappeared. Nobody gets the Mew. No, that's the second time it's been on stream. I'm sharpening a pencil. Give me a second. Okay, so we got our black grape there sharpened up. And then we got our dark purple sharpened up. All right. This one I might have to... Let's see here. And then the hooves are dark purple to black grape. I think for this one it's going to be more of a gradient here just because like the way I did the hooves. Alright, give me a second here. So when they say people who know nothing about the hobby get crazy luck, yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's always that. I was allergic to it anyways. Berry. Okay, I didn't want it anyway. No, yeah, I've seen people with like, they're just like super casual collectors and they're like, oh yeah, I just happen to have this. And I'm like, you just happen to have this? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what? And they're so laissez-faire about it. I'm just like, it's fine. Okay, so this has like this. I'm gonna have to go back in for the details for that, but look at it. Whoop! There we go. Let's get a little bit of some gray. Okay. There we go. Kind of get the I have to lighten it. I'll just go back over with the white. Which I think I might have to. He knew nothing about Pokemon before me in Pokemon Go. Mike was kind of the same way. Like he knows what Pokemon is. He knew what Pokemon was and everything, but like he wasn't like into it like that. And then I started getting back into it in college, probably just collecting wise, because I was like, I need a hobby or I'm gonna go insane. Because, you know, classes. Kind of getting the hooves here, or the legs. Because that one's there, we do that. Alright. I think this is coming together quite nicely. What do y'all think? Again, I picked two Pokemon that, like, their color palette is fairly simple. I did archery as my hobby. Dude, I like archery. I wish I had been able to, like, actually do archery. Like, But there's like outside of just like no hunting, like archery hunting, like there's no real place for me to like be able to like practice or have fun with it outside of like just going to the middle of the woods and just going at it. Am I good at archery? No. Do I have fun with it? Yes. I had a very cheap one that I got at Walmart that was like £100 draw, like a longbow style. Cause I admit I don't really like crossbolt. It's not crossbolt. I forgot what it's called. Talon! Booby! Hey, boobers. Talon's just walking around. I think I heard him sneeze earlier. I thought Mike was the one that sneezed, but I think it was the cat. I have the headphones on, so it was kind of hard to tell. It's amazing what just like a little bit of shading of gray will do. I'm not worried about the background colors right now because we haven't gotten haven't even touched that yet. Which, speaking of, I will probably go back over with like the white gel for some hair highlights here because this is not working out like I want it to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it with the gel pen. Okay, I think she's done herself. Now the background. Let's see here. Let's get some inspiration. I feel like some dark blues and some greens would go really well with this. What do y'all think? I think so. Put this pink back. This, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, this, and I really like this darker one here too. Okay. What are we doing? We're going crazy. I'm crazy. Okay. Some nice dark colors there. I feel like I need like one shade of blue up. Let's see, let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. Now, how do we do this? How do we go about this? Hi, Helen. Are you gonna attempt to jump up here? Alright, so... do we want to go to like a dark up or dark down? Or... I feel like I'll start with the lighter colors. Peanut! Welcome in. How goes? I'm just gonna do like a random assortment of colors here in terms of like placement. I got like no real thing going on with this. Talon, you're not gonna come hang out? You like stood there the entire time just staring. This background's gonna be weird looking-ish. Me? Work's about to wrap up, so if I don't come make it back to... Yeah, see you, Texas. Get home safe. Have a good evening if you don't come back in time. We appreciate you popping in. Get that victory bell. I'm really hoping this comes out kind of like decent, because I'm just randomly putting colors like here and there, and I'm like, yeah, this will work. Get the colors mixed in here. Can I commission you to do an art piece for me and then it goes into my box with Spree? Yes! You can most definitely do that, Peanut. Just DM me on Discord, like what you are wanting. And then we will figure it out from there. And ooh, that's a darker one. We haven't done that yet. Okay. Tell me that works. What happened, Stormy? I made exiled fate. What? Why? Why'd you? Oh, did you show him the Umbreon? Stormy, what you do? I showed him the Umbreon. Look, I would faint as well if I didn't have to make this picture for y'all, or color in this beautiful picture for y'all. This piece makes little to no sense in terms of background color, but I don't care. I kind of like it. And then I had to show my husband what he somehow acquired. And I'm sure your husband probably went, "Oh yeah." Or now that he understands, he's probably like, "Oh." And be like, honey, look what you have. So apparently, Stormy's husband back in 2016 was making a Johto binder, and he has the original Moonbryon from Neo Destiny, I believe. And it even has like the 6th swirl on it, apparently. Yeah, and he got it in 2006, and apparently he didn't even know he had that. Fart swirl? Yeah, it is a fart swirl. It's very much a fart swirl. Like, I don't hate the background. It's not quite how I wanted it to be, but like, I don't hate this. Yeah, like I don't hate it. I like it. All right, now for some cleanup on line work and some added stuff. Yeah, I need the 10 on that one, or the 8. Gotta get the sick hairstyle going, you know? Yeah. And then hee hee. I think I might. I think I said I was gonna do a hollow pattern thingy on this one. Okay, so there's that, and now we gotta fix some of the line work here. And by fix, I mean we're just going back over it. Alright, there's that part. Alright, so we are getting close to finishing up here. Like I said, all I gotta do is clean up the line here. Eh. Gotta make sure that they look crisp. And of course, edges must be defined at all times. Yeah, baby. All right, so next, let's see here. What are we planning coming up? This Thursday. If things are good, we should be back for some more Legends EA. We're getting close to finishing it. I feel like it. Me and Mike are debating whether we want to stream the DLC part. Because I know a lot of y'all probably have been asking about the TCG Source Simulator. So if y'all are tired of us playing Legends EA, we can definitely go back to this simulator game. Next Monday, I'm hoping this week I get my perfect order stuff in, and I got myself a booster bundle. Not a booster. Yeah, no. I got myself a booster box and I got an ETB, so I will probably open the booster box on stream next Monday. The ETB, I will either open it because I really want to, or I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. We only got a few missions left for ZA. Okay, cool. I'm good with either game. Nice. Okay. Sweet, cool. Alright. Yeah! Look at that. What do y'all think? I'm kind of happy with that. Did I do that right on this one? I did, okay. Alright. There are our 2 cards for the night. We did it! We finished it! And it's 11 o'clock, look at me! See, it's what happens when you don't go too detail heavy like I did last time. Yeah, so we got our adorable little tandem mouse. And our majestic My Little Rapidash. Glallarian edition. Yay, we did it! I will cut these out later. I'm probably gonna put, hollow foil pattern on this one. Let's see here. I think I was gonna do the hearts. Yeah, so what do y'all think? Hearts for that one? Or I have good old classic sparkles. So hearts or sparkles? Or option 3, glitter. I actually feel like this would be too much. Never mind. Sparkles. You think the sparkles would be it? Alright, so that one will get sparkles. Yeah, baby. Burp. Alrighty. I will do that later in the week and I will post it. Ooh, excuse me, post it on the Discord. And show it off. But yeah, alright. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We done did it. I appreciate y'all coming out and watching me try and get my color theory brain kicked in. We got 2 down. We got 2 more to go, so don't worry. We have more to come later on. We ain't down and out yet. Ooh, thank you. I do have fun. Alright, let's see here. Get everything back in there. Put everything back into there. So yeah, we will see y'all on Thursday night. And then we'll be back on Monday with either more coloring or card openings. And I can show off what I have in my Pokédex and other stuff that y'all might want to see of my collection currently. So, we have done it. Yeah, alright, so, sorry, trying to clean up at the same time. Alright, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for joining in. Hope y'all do well. Come back and see us again, and I'll see y'all online again as well. And of course, y'all have a happy Tuesday coming up. And as always, stay nerdy.